Sony headphones. This is actually, what a very rare occasion. Sony does not do a lot that makes me go, wow. The MA900s back in the day, those were good. Expensive and different. Did a couple of the, I think the 7506. And now here, the MDR-1As. The 1As. Not cheap. We are back in that category of fashion cans. You know, you remember the whole NAD, Oppo. There's NAD, Oppo, Audio-Technica, and PSB. And the Sonys are just a little more than those at 300. And they probably would have taken it. They would have taken that fight. They're comfortable. Right off the bat. If you don't know me by now, if this is your first time watching one of my reviews, let me give you a little background. If a headphone isn't comfortable, there's no fucking point in wearing it. So if you could take an uncomfortable headphone and add pads to it and make it more comfortable, and once it's comfortable, then I will assess. So when I put on a headphone and it's immediately just, that's a positive. And these Sonys are, light. Light. I think lighter than probably everything in that lineup. Maybe the NADs, maybe. And that might be, these are light. Quality. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what material this... It feels like some sort of future metal. Like the Terminator came back and they obviously killed the Terminator. And you saw the movie. And they took his arm and they said, hold it. Figure out what this is made out of. We're going to make headphones out of this shit. It's like a hydroplastic metal. It's great. This stuff's great. There's a little bit of a squeak I have. But this is a used pair, so I can't judge on that. Again, that's just this pair. Stop judging it. Yeah. Okay. Pads, not super thick. You know, you look at them and they go, oh, but they're only like, you know, they're not that. They are not that. And they don't have to be. They're angled in very, very weird ways. I'm trying to like wrap my head around it. Where it's thinner on like here is thin, and then up here it comes out, and then it gets real high, and then it goes back, and it just ducks down. And it fits right over my ear. It's not even that big. I haven't done the knuckle test in a while. It's only a 2-knuckle. It's only a 2-knuckler. Let's compare it against some bullets. Look at that. 45 long Colt fits, just floats in there. It's perfectly fine. So all the reviews will go from now on. Compared against bullets. So they're lightweight, they're comfortable, and then the sound comes in. And like I said, these would have probably won that shootout. And I think it's got a lot to do with my personal preference. They're soft. When you get certain headphones, I want to be accurate. I am willing to give up on some aspects to gain others. 600s, I want them to be neutral. 2000Xs back there, I want to know everything the highs are doing, and I want you to hurt me, baby, hurt me. Low end, got the T50 RPs right here, the Mark IIIs with the other pads. Just low end, low end. And they have these. These are just like a bathtub full of leather jackets. All right, you picturing this? You're naked. It's been a long day, and you just have a giant marble bathtub filled with expensive Italian leather jackets, and you just dive into it and fall asleep. That's what these are like, to both wear and listen to, which is a rare thing. To have headphones that can produce sub-bass, actual sub-bass, like DT770s and TX100 sub-bass, and then maintain like a cloud of just warmth around you. Soundstage is just enough to keep you interested. It's not flat. They're not flat. Even though they were very, very narrow, They somehow managed to pull out the soundstage. I think I'm gonna have a lot to do with this angled driver. The driver is pretty steeply angled in there, so it's pointing inside your ears and not just straight out. The negative, other than that squeak, which I, again, don't think yours will have a squeak. It's just this one happens to fucking have a squeak. So it comes with the little wire. I only got one wire. I'm not sure if the other sets came with more than one. Very interesting wire, by the way. It's ribbed down the entire length, not concentrically, longitudinally. I think those work out the way I'm describing it. So it's got a texture to it. I like it. I like it. I like the way it feels. And you look at the end, and it's a 4-pole, which is like, why? Because this is a 3-pole. So I'm a little bit lost on that. Okay, we'll go. So let me see. I want to try to use the V-motor wire because this is a little short. And if you have to buy an extra proprietary Sony cable, that would suck. So the reason I choose a V-motor cable is A, they're really well built. They're light, they're small, and they're relatively cheap for $12 to buy one. But the problem is, Sony son of a bitches put that little plaque ring right there. And when you try to plug this in, is no bueno. It doesn't make go. And this is the smallest one of these I've ever encountered. Like the actual shield here is pretty much small enough to fit into anything. You can fit the entire head into a, 1/4 inch because that's how small it is. And Sony has somehow found a way to defeat the ability for you to use something even that small. You have to use the Sony wire to clip in. Okay. All right, Sony. All right. You had me going for like perfect like portable headphones, and then you had to ruin it. I mean, they're still perfect portable headphones. Perfect portable headphones. They're not hard to drive. I'm on low gain here on the Mica Origin. Just plays music. It makes me want to listen to music. It makes me want to listen to music I've already heard. Music I've heard lots of. Right? Some Deadmau5. God, that low end is just banging. Wish there was some way some term to describe the low end I'm hearing. Sort of like it's hitting with a reverberance of passion. I think I'm going to say it. Passion reverberance. It's definitely got passionate reverberance and bass. You can see the driver right there. There's no hiding it. They're not putting... This might be the most open mesh I've ever seen between a driver and an ear. So that's a lot of faith. Like I've described in the M50 review, when they put that foam in there, like here these have just like a silk screen, so it's not much. But some headphones have to put foam between you and the driver because driver will kill you. There it is. There, your ear is inside of the driver, and it doesn't hurt, and everything sounds great. I wouldn't change the pads. I would, honestly, if you're going to use them for portable, which I think you're gonna, I wouldn't change the wire. I would change nothing. Sony has made a near perfect set of portable headphones. They fold flat, which is fine. This is fine. That is all. The whole folding like this, I don't understand it. Because that's, you could put this between textbooks and it wouldn't get crushed. It's just, that's it. Congratulations, Sony. You've made it on my recommendations list. Now, you people are going to ask me, because it is just the way it is, are these better than... Is that an adjustable baseboard? Hold on a second. I have to stop this review. Where's my thing I just had? No, that's just... What is that? Should I be probing things in this review? I don't think I should be. I don't like doing research into a headphone before my reviews. For the simple fact that I don't want to be skewed where they tell me something and go, oh, and then it's not a mystery. I like mystery in my headphones. I just also like to know what things are. And there's a weird, I'm assuming that's a bass port. Expelling out the top. I mean, I don't hear sound leak. Then again, I can't really close them off. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Sony wins. So, that 4-way video, Sony wins. $50 more. No more takers. Like I said, you're going to ask me, what's better? It's going to be these. If 300 is too much for you, there are lower, cheaper options. They won't be as nice. There you go. How's that for a reviewer? Fucking putting his foot down. You can buy other things. They won't be as nice. I can't wait to try the bigger Sonys. I cannot wait to try the bigger Sonys. 1A's for the win. Sound demo of these is going to be amazing. I hope.